So, about 4 years ago, it was revealed that a One Punch Man live action movie was in the works, with multiple Hollywood producers and workers set to adapt the anime. You had the likes of Scott Rosenberg and Jeff Pinkner set to write the script for the movie. You had action director Justin Lin set to direct the adaptation, and of course, Sony Pictures Studios backing the entire film. But just recently, it was reported that there will be a rewrite of the entire script that was written by Rosenberg and Jeff Pinkner. And in an online news article known as The Hollywood Reporter, and in a tweet via X by Anne Heather Campbell, who is the writer for the new script alongside Dan Harmon, who both of these people have worked together already on a very popular animated series known as Rick and Morty. Now, so what does this mean for us, the dedicated community of the One Punch Man series? Well, I can tell you right now that there are a lot of mixed reactions coming from us, the fans, but also a lot of questions. And I think one of the first questions that come to mind is that, will the live action adaptation of One Punch Man be any good? Now, look, you see, Hollywood has a pretty bad track record when it comes to adapting anime into live action movies. I think the latest one that I could probably remember that was semi-decent or pretty good actually was Alita Battle Angel. But the thing with Alita Battle Angel, right, that was made here in America. That's Hollywood. And most of the other, I guess, good live action adaptation of animes were filmed in Japan, right? Because they know what they're doing over there. But when it comes to Hollywood adapting these animes, they usually mess it up. I mean, we all know about Dragon Ball. That one was a huge. That one was controversial. That was just a big fiasco. All right. But the thing that kind of gives me a little bit of hope, I guess you could say copium, right, is the fact that we have Anne Heather Campbell working on writing the script, and she's actually a fan of One Punch Man herself. She has shown her love to the series in several tweets way back, like in 2015 when the anime was released. Around that time, One Punch Man was going pretty viral. And of course, the person working alongside with her to write this script is Dan Harmon, who is the co-creator of Rick and Morty. And if you didn't already know, Rick and Morty is a very popular animated series that has a lot of comedy in it. I myself haven't really watched it all that much, but from the few things I've seen, it's kind of funny. I won't lie to you. And then of course you have a very experienced action director directing the movie, of course, Justin Lin. He's directed movies like Star Trek and of course a lot of Fast and the Furious. But I'm not entirely sure what you guys think about all of these people, or at least the team that was revealed to us so far: Justin Lin and Heather Campbell and Dan Harmon. I'm not sure what you guys really think about it, but from what I've seen in the community, some people don't really like this mix of people working on it. Some people say that Justin Lin isn't the right type of person to direct a One Punch Man live action movie. Let me know what you guys think about that. Of course, another very popular question that the community is asking is, what part of the story will the live action movie cover? Will it start from the very beginning, right when episode 1 starts with the introduction of Saitama, and of course having the movie end with the big battle at the end of the first season with Boros? Usually when live action anime movies do cover the story, they kind of switch it up by a bit. They usually change some things here and there. Maybe they don't follow the exact chapters to a T. They aren't completely faithful to the source material. Or who knows, maybe they'll try to come up with their own story, maybe introduce their own original monsters, right? Maybe introduce a big baddie that they'll probably hype up and have Saitama fight with for just a little bit, probably make it as grand as Saitama versus Boros. But right now, we don't really know. It's entirely unconfirmed, and of course, it's all speculation. So please let me know what you think, what part of the story that this live action movie will cover. And the third question that a lot of people are asking is, who asked for this, right? Who asked for a live action movie? I think a lot of people are really disappointed in the fact that Hollywood is adapting One Punch Man. They think, obviously, that they will ruin it, right? Obviously, we don't want that to happen, and I think we would have been better off if some kind of Japanese studio took the responsibility of adapting One Punch Man. But also, I think a lot of us would have preferred if we just had gotten an animated movie first. You know, I think an animated movie would be a lot better, because first of all, it would have to have amazing animation, and of course it'd be so much easier to adapt. I think there was this very popular video on YouTube that actually turned One Punch Man into a live action movie. Now, it was produced by this smaller YouTube channel. You know, these guys don't have the budget of Hollywood. They don't have the backing of huge studio like Sony Pictures. You know, Sony Pictures have produced freaking Spider-Man, a bunch of Marvel movies, just a lot of movies in general, you know, but these guys made One Punch Man look really good. You know, they actually made it look really decent. So hopefully Hollywood, Sony Pictures, you know, hopefully these guys are able to pull off a One Punch Man live action. Because if these small group of people, these small group of YouTubers can do it, then I don't see why Hollywood can't either. But because it was reported that the movie is still in the very early stages of development, we have no idea of a release date. We have no idea what kind of actors will be hired to play the roles of the characters in One Punch Man. We have no clue about anything. We just know that it's currently being written. So as the movie starts moving along, as it starts to get in production, and as more news and revelations start to come our way, I could probably make a video really going in depth and really talking about it, and, you know, expressing my opinions on the movie. But for now, that's all there is to it. So please let me know down in the comments what you guys think about Hollywood adapting One Punch Man into a live action movie. I am Mir Punch, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one.